been playing 2K all your life. What modes do you play on?
I play everything, team up, my career, my team. I play.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And we've got
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You take a look at Toppin, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And he's enjoyed a very solid start to his rookie campaign. Things have gone pretty well for him thus far.
I'm impressed by his contributions. A few of the other rookies are getting a lot more attention, but this guy's playing a valuable role for them already.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Mitchell is out there with Beasley, and it's Hayward, and it's Vucevic, and it's Markkanen in at the 4 slot. And for the Suns, Toppin is out there with Harris, then it's Simmons, then it's Williams, and it's Marjanovic in at the 5 down low. Here's Mitchell, following the score by Lou Williams. Pass to Beasley. Back to Mitchell. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Now here's Simmons. 9-point game his last outing. He kicks to Williams. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Here's Markkanen. He had a 24-point outing in their last game again.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Boy, you have to admire Donovan Mitchell. This guy is capable of playing either guard position, and he plays with so much passion and energy, guys. It's infectious.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Beasley. Markkanen against Simmons. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height, D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Mitchell passes to Markkanen. Back to Mitchell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Mitchell's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Here's Harris following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Harris. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Passes to Harris. Kept alive. Here's Marjanovic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Vucevic.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's Dallas up by 4. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the...
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. Marjanovic is out there with Toppin. Then it's Williams. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Simmons in at the point. Here's Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Harris off the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the tenaciousness on that play from Harris? That's the brand of toughness they want from him every night.
And it's Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 4. Markkanen against Harris. Beasley with the steal. Here's Hayward, and it's blocked by Simmons. Feeds to Harris. Outside Williams. And the pass to Toppin. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Vucevic. And that one hits back iron. Dallas leading by 4. Down low. Here's Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Mitchell's got 9. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Marjanovic, no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Here's Harris. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. .43 seconds left now here in the second.
And you can see the commitment already here defensively by Markkanen, not allowing his man to get comfortable. Love the fact that he's working on it.
Now here's Beasley. 9 points last game out. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Marjanovic. Harris outside. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Win or lose, Kenny, the Mavericks have been one of the more stable organizations in the NBA. And that's a...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Vucevic. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Hayward. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Beasley in at the shooting guard. Here's Beasley. The Suns getting the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Suns trail by 6. And here is Williams. Pass to Marjanovic. Harris looking it over.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Mitchell against Simmons. And it's Mitchell missing. Well, Phoenix shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. And Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Mitchell against Marjanovic. And it's Mitchell missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and considering he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
Here's Simmons, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Williams against Beasley. Up top, Simmons.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
The Mavericks leading. Mitchell right side. Beasley trying to break free. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Williams passes to Harris. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Harris has got 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mitchell kicks to Vucevic. Back to Mitchell. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Vucevic with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And stolen by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Beasley. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. For the lead, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. No good on that one. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Mitchell. Passes it to Hayward. Beasley outside. That one goes. Count it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Williams, that's for 2. The Mavericks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked, and they get it back. Now Simmons. On the wing, Harris. On the wing, Williams. Vucevic defending. Williams passes to Marjanovic. Over Hayward. And that one's good. Marjanovic has got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Mitchell dishes to Markkanen. Back to Mitchell. Left side Markkanen. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Playing with aggression inside. At times, it's like Markkanen is daring the defense to foul it.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
And the basket by Harris.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Mitchell passes to Vucevic. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Mitchell with the bounce pass. And the rejection by Marjanovic. It's up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle, trying to find Marjanovic. Gets it over to him. Mitchell against Simmons. Here's Harris. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And now a 3-point Suns lead. Mitchell looking it over.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Yes!
And they needed that bucket. And leave it to Harris to go get it. He knows when it's time to take things into his own hands.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Tobias Harris.
Yeah, he's always going to be a main scorer for them, and tonight they really let him loose. Almost half their points have come through him. And we're so used to seeing him have nights like this that we almost take it for granted.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
All right, thank you, David. 30 seconds left in the game. Harris against Hayward. Harris draws the double. Toppin kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Mitchell from deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.